Hey guys, welcome to the EC podcast. We're your hosts, Daniel,
David.
Elijah.
and we're here to talk about all the latest news concerning entertainment and cinema. Today we will be talking about the election, Batman v Superman, and more. Our first question for today is, who would make the best president out of all the candidates? So how about David goes first?
Oh, alright. Well, I think Donald Trump would make the best candidate against Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders. Well, actually, no. Never mind. I mean Ted Cruz. If anything, second would be Donald.
Alright, Elijah?
Well, I first went for Marco Rubio because I think he can side a little bit more with the Democrats. Not because I'm a Democrat or anything, but we kind of need someone who will be in the middle.
Yeah.
But Rubio has no way of beating Trump, so I would like to go for Ted Cruz because he's the only way to beat Trump, and because if Trump wins nomination and she's going to be the president, is what I think is. So I'd rather have Ted Cruz win and him be the president.
Yeah, okay. So I feel as though Ted Cruz would make a great president. His views on several common issues in America are amazing. And to have someone other than Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton as president would be great. Our next question is, what are your thoughts on Batman v Superman so far? Alright, David?
Trailers look fantastic. But then again, we can't judge a movie by its trailer, right?
Yep, that's true.
Ben Affleck is known for being an amazing actor, and I have to say Superman or Man of Steel is kind of bad.
That's
true.
I don't know if that would be well, they have to use him, of course, because he was a Man of Steel, but still, I don't exactly like the fact that, like Elijah was saying earlier today at school, Batman seems to be super angry all the time. And he's supposed to be this charming, witty guy who's good with the rich. So I feel that the movie's gonna be good, and Doomsday looks pretty awesome. And I'm excited for Wonder Woman. Those are my thoughts.
Alright, Elijah?
Well, yeah, I said that guy when he's not Batman, and Daniel pointed out something that I never really thought of. It's based off of the Dark Knight Returns comic book, and in that, Batman has been through some stuff, so he's pretty angry. So I think Ben Affleck is gonna do a really good job as Batman.
Yeah, that's
Superman,
definitely true.
I'm kind of iffy about because like he's the one to me who looks angry, and like he said in the trailer that if he wants to, which isn't how Superman is, even when he gets old and stuff like that. And Lex Luthor looks terrible. I can't believe that they put Jesse Eisenberg. Bryan Cranston would have been an obviously way better choice, and I don't like that they're putting Doomsday because to me he is a perfectly good villain. Why waste him on a movie where he'll probably only get 30 minutes of screen time when you can have him for an individual Superman movie?
Yeah, that's true.
Have Superman and Doomsday. So Wonder Woman is cool, so I think it will be a definitely entertaining movie, but it's not something that I'm super excited for. So
Yeah. Alright. So I think it will be great. I can look past Lex Luthor, and I look to focus more on the story. I know Lex is a big character, and how they cast him wasn't great, but I'm not hugely concerned about this character. Jesse Eisenberg has a tendency to convey his character's personality amazingly, so I feel like he can make a Lex Luthor work. We just have to wait. Alright, so I have a side note here. Let's talk about the new Spider-Man. So, Kyle, you can go first.
Spider-Man, we're talking about Civil War Spider-Man, right?
Yes, we are.
I don't like the costume. Daniel pointed out earlier today that he kind of looks like he did in his first cartoon, which was really lame. That was really bad cartoon. But,
Yeah.
I feel that they're gonna try and make him too wimpy. That's what I think. And witty. Wimpy and witty. The two W's of Spider-Man. Overflows. The reason why is because the actor, I can just tell by the way the actor looks. He's a little skinny kid. He looks an awful lot like Malik. He looks a lot like the person who plays Scott Pilgrim, and he's just
Michael
smiling.
Cera?
Yeah, he looks a lot like him, and I feel he's gonna try to be over witty, and the script's not gonna be very solid. But another key factor is, what was it? Tobey Maguire. If he was like Tobey Maguire in the first two, not too serious, nerdy, has a couple one-liners, that'd be great. I don't really know anybody who could play he's a very hard person to impersonate. So
Yes. All right. So Elijah.
So, I think his voice. I don't think his looks are that great as Peter Parker. I think it was. I don't really like his costume. Like, it's cool looking, but I think they kind of try to go with making it look like very animated. Like
true.
I did. Like it looks very animated. It's cool looking, but it kind of looks like fan made. It doesn't look like all that like great. And I don't know. I haven't seen this kid in any movies at all, so I can't judge his acting. So he may be good, but I don't know. But as far as looks goes, yeah. So yeah.
Right. So I actually watched the trailer several times. The trailer was the best trailer they've released for Civil War. And actually, the Spider-Man costume actually kind of grew on me. Like, it doesn't look that bad anymore. But if it has to take a couple times to see Spider-Man just for him to grow on you, that's kind of a bad thing. They should have made him better looking. And you're right, Elijah. He does look like a fan-made Spider-Man, and that's not that good. But, and actually, people are saying he kind of sounds like Justin Bieber. but yeah, I'm not too overly excited about him. He was gonna be my favorite part of Civil War, but they just ruined him. So, all right. So on to our next question. What was your favorite movie of 2015 and why? All right, David.
Oh man, that's a really hard thing to decide. There were plenty of fantastic movies this year.
That's definitely true.
Now, jeez, I don't know, man. I watched a lot of those movies, and I don't know if I can decide. Great movie. That was fun.
What movie?
Inside Out.
Oh yeah, that movie was good.
Pixar did a very good job with that.
They did.
Jeez, what else? You know, I can't really decide. All I can think is Inside Out.
I can name some for you.
Oh, alright. Name some good movies.
Okay, so there's Mad Max Fury Road, The Revenant, Star
Martian.
Wars, The Force Awakens, The Martian. There's also... What
Deadpool.
was that movie? Yep. No, that was this year, sorry. That was...
I really like Star Wars 7. That's what I'm gonna
That-
say. 'Cause
That was a good one.
It had a great plot. Characters were lovable. Only thing I would change is the whole. Why does every single Jedi from the prequels, just every single new Jedi has to come from a desert planet and has to
Yeah.
have
I can see that. I can see that's why it's a problem.
Also,
yeah.
too hard trying to make the girl independent. She kind of comes across as a little too sassy for me, and bratty. So that's
Yeah.
my opinion.
All right, Elijah.
Okay, so mine I've thought about for a while, and by far, it's Mad Max Fury Road. That
was
movie is
good.
absolutely amazing. Tom Hardy did an amazing job portraying Mel Gibson's performance in the first Mad Max movie in 19. And I was a huge fan of the original Mad Max movies that were made in the 80s, and they're just so good. And this one just topped it by 1,000 times. It was absolutely fantastic, and Charlize Theron did amazing. The visual effects were absolutely crazy. They were so cool. The dialogue was amazing, and I think my favorite part about it is the villain, Immortan Joe. Why I like him villain from the very first Mad Max movie made in 1979, and not only that, he's the same actor too. I believe the actor is 68 years old, and he was still on set, which is
Wow.
amazing. And they named him Immortan Joe because inside of the first Mad Max movie, he gets run over by a truck, so they think he's dead, but it turns out he's not. So they call him Immortan Joe. So that's why that one is my favorite 2015, and I'm even gonna say of all time, it's my favorite movie.
Wow. All right. So I really enjoyed Mad Max Fury Road, but I have to say, The Revenant was my favorite movie of 2015.
Yeah.
It was a highlight of 2015, and it won Leo his first Oscar. The cinematography was amazing, the acting was amazing, and the casting was amazing. Some
Yeah.
honorable mentions are The Force Awakens and The Martian. So, our last question for the day is, what movie or TV show are we looking forward to in 2016? David?
Oh, jeez. What am I looking forward to? I really do look forward to Captain America Civil War, of course. Now, the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is if they'll release the second or the, actually, is it 11th season of The X-Files, in
Wow.
my opinion. But I'm not going to spoil anything here. I'm just going to say they left it with a huge cliffhanger ending that you can't just do that. No sensible person who has a television show would leave a cliffhanger that big without making another season. So I'm looking forward to that a lot.
All right, Elijah?
I gotta say by far Suicide Squad. That movie just looks so good. They're very smart for making Suicide. Harley Quinn, if you do not know, she is very, very popular right now. So they're very smart for making that, and she's one of my favorite characters. And then Joker looks amazing. I can deal with the tattoos. Like, it's not like something that like I really hate. But Jared Leto looks like he's gonna do an amazing performance. I know he's gonna be really good because Jared Leto is one of those actors who stays in characters and then offset. So like he's one of those people that you know will commit to the role. The only person that I'm not too excited about is Deadshot. I don't get why they had to put Will Smith. There's like Deadshot in the comics is like the only Mexican guy ever, and they made him Will Smith. So that's kind of a bummer, but it still looks like a really, really good movie. So yeah.
All right. I have to agree with Elijah on this one. I am so excited for Suicide Squad. It looks amazing, the casting is great, and the new Joker is awesome. Also, Harley Quinn looks awesome too. I'm also really looking forward to The Flash. It hasn't already come out yet, but I have to wait a couple more weeks for the new episode, and I've really gotten into that show. So,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's all we have. So, yeah. If you want any questions to be featured, leave a comment in the comments below so that we can look for new questions because we might not have any new questions. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, also if you enjoyed the podcast, please leave a like. And yeah. So
Oh, and next week we're gonna have a special guest,
yep.
so that's gonna be cool. So
Yeah. It'll have to be a surprise though.
and if you guys want to be a guest, just leave down in the comments that you want to be a guest in one of the podcasts.
Yes. Alright. Thank you guys for listening in, and we'll see you in the next podcast. Bye.
Bye. Bye.